ladies and gentlemen, the 1968 Pontiac Firebird, convertible. Welcome to Celebrity Cars, ladies and gentlemen. We're located just down the street from all the shiny lights on the Strip. If you ever come here on vacation, you want to see some cool cars, please stop by. This is definitely one of the cool cars, isn't it? I'm your living, breathing condition report here at Celebrity Cars. If you've never been here before, hi. I collect Firebirds, folks, and this is just a real treat to get this car in here. It is very straight. It's got a couple little paint imperfections for when it was painted quite a long time ago, from what I understand. Oh, no, I'm confusing that. I don't know when this car was painted. I'm going to shut up about that. But, folks, it is in really, really nice shape. But there's some, there's some paint drips underneath down here in this location. You're not going to see them, Quincy. I've already filmed them, to be honest. You're going to want to see the undercarriage video of this car, just so you know. I kind of did from here down all the way around the car and pointed out a couple things. There's a slight bubble or two, but they're really mild. They just started. They probably started a long time ago, and then the car wound up here in Las Vegas in the dry area and stopped. I don't know. You got me. But there are a couple really small, so make sure you watch that undercarriage video. But what car from the 60s kind of sort of doesn't, unless it was completely restored and finished yesterday? You're going to go to celebritycars.com to find out all about the motor and what was done to it. See this? There's no longer a 350 in here, folks. There's a 400 in here, and it's with the exhaust system, it's really, really sounds like a full-blown, purebred muscle car, which it is. But the sound is very, very impressive. I shall start it. Please remind me, Quincy, before we finish filming, that I'd like to get this thing started and have it run for you folks, and so you could hear it at home. Notice the rake, if you will. One of the only cars, muscle cars, that really got away with, some Mustangs had it, some Camaros, but you notice the front end is up a little higher than the rear end. To each his own, but this is pretty much how they came out. It's in really, really pretty shape, folks. This Firebird is really awesome. It's old. It's going to have a couple issues. It's going to have a couple things. But this white convertible top, although could probably be professionally cleaned a little bit whiter than it is in beautiful shape. The only little mark in this convertible top is over here, and I'm going to still continue to call it a mark. It's just an unfortunate little rip right there, but it's not all the way through. This is starting to do things. This is kind of sort of from the brackets and improperly putting it down, and you just have to be extra careful with these tops. This car hasn't had a chance to sit out in the sun for a lot of these wrinkles to fix themselves and stuff like that, but I know it would. And I know this white top will clean up very, very nice. While I'm here, let's just keep going. This chrome around, the chrome on this car, folks, is a good, 90% in the entire car. The chrome pillars, they barely have any marks on them, even from cleaning. The chrome bumper is in beautiful shape. Of course, there's never a 100% chrome. It's impossible. But giving this a 90 is really true. This chrome is in beautiful, beautiful shape, and you don't have to do anything with the chrome. If you look in the eyeball outlets here, where the headlights are, you can kind of sort of see the black plastic in here. These grills, they're still all intact. None of them are broken. They're just a little patinaed, is all. They could look a lot worse. So it is what it is. The headlights look great. This is all very nice and straight. You look down a little bit lower down here on the bottom. I also filmed all this underneath too, all the way across the bottom. A very, very straight piece of metal, beautiful red, and not a whole lot of marks in it whatsoever. Side markers are in beautiful shape. Let's work our way down the driver's side, Quincy. This hood is just about perfect. I'm not picking it apart because I don't know if you're going to find any better. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There might be a little mark, but I almost don't even want to find it. I'm your living, breathing condition report here at Celebrity Cars. It's my job to go over these things. It's kind of a pain in the ass because, you know, nobody else does it. They just take some photographs and a quick video and go, oh, yeah, this is beautiful. And you get it home, it's got marks and scrapes and scratches. It's not what you paid for. So there's a big difference when you go to choose these muscle cars and how much you have to do to it when you get it home. All right, proof is in the pudding of how straight this metal is. And the undercarriage video will very, very detailed explain that to you. The reflection down the side of this car. There's no wobbled metal. There's none of that. It's really, really, really pretty car. And the undercarriage video, I don't see a whole lot of rust down there at all, except some surface stuff that you'd normally find on a car. I'm looking forward to opening the trunk so you can see the floorboards. Make sure you go to celebritycars.com and look at the photographs too. I held the carpet back while Jose took photographs of the floorboards in the trunk. It's kind of new appearing. All the way down here, this is beautiful. I've kind of scanned this already. There's nothing. When you get all the way down here on the bottom, I'm gonna see the chrome patch down here. I'm not gonna go underneath. I'm gonna go right above the chrome patch. I'm gonna work my way down the car. Although I already told you I did this on the other video. This has some light paint bubbles underneath the door, you know, drips. Kind of a who cares because they're all the way down there and you can't see them, but I'm just letting you know. This is beautiful, beautiful quarter panel back here. Beautiful trunk. You see a couple little marks in this convertible top in the plastic. This is just what happens over time. Has this been replaced at some point? I have no idea. Maybe you can find that out at celebritycars.com, not sure. Back here, it's chrome bumper once again. I mean, 90% tile. This is just in beautiful, the chrome is in beautiful, beautiful shape. And I filmed all underneath here that you'll see later on in the undercarriage video. Right back here, this, you know, this is a little loose. I'm not gonna find every imperfection on all these cars, folks. I don't really wanna touch. I don't like to, you know, potentially scratch up things or anything like that. It just needs a little bolt here and it disappeared. There we go, I tightened that one up and you never knew the difference. How's that? Okay, let's see if I have a trunk key here. I think the keys are in the ignition or are they back in my office because I forgot to bring them out here? Yeah, the latter. All right, we'll show everything off in just a minute. Okay, yeah, so we're good on the trunk. Everything's good on the trunk back here. And again, you know, we get Trans Ams in here and Camaros and we get old muscle cars in here all the time. Look how straight this car is. It's just nuts. You're just gonna have to start. There's only so many. Yeah, that's a good angle, Quincy. Can I steal that, or you need to press some buttons and stuff? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking right down this sucker, folks. And again, I did this in the undercarriage video, but sometimes it's shocking to see how straight some metal is. It's very, very sharp. Here, you can take it back. Thanks. I didn't do a whole lot of difference except hold the camera. Okay, and let's do down here. All down here, I feel nothing funny. No, zilch, zero. And then I'm gonna do this. You see, I don't feel anything. Watch the undercarriage video. It might be underneath the chrome rocker panel down there. But folks, we have this whole passenger side over here. It's beautiful. You think you find a ding staring at you in the face or something like that, or a chip, or a scratch or something. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful car. The chrome side mirrors, beautiful. This pillar, look at this chrome. Sick. It's just really, really sharp. And there's your front wheel and tire. Let's see here, let's see. I'm gonna open up the passenger side door. And I'm gonna open up the driver's side door. I'm debating on whether to put the convertible top down. You know what, screw it. Let's put the convertible top down. Only takes but a moment. Quincy, I might need one of your hands for just a moment, but I don't think so. I can show the folks at home how easy this is to do. All right, hold on. Now we're going to lightly put this down right now. I don't want to go too crazy and push it down because this is where the brackets sort of start poking and eating away at this. But I don't have time to do it very carefully at the moment with towels and all that stuff. Wanted you to see real quick inside the interior here. Got a couple scuffs on some of this plastic in here. This is more of a leather. Same little marks over there on that side, but the seats are beautiful. Seat belts are awesome. The carpet's still in great shape. The center console, look at that. Here, let me pull up that carpet down there. It's so hard to keep things super clean these days in Las Vegas. The little dust bunnies come in here. It has an aftermarket sound system. When I open up the trunk, you can see some speakers that are kind of like dangling in there a little bit. It sounds pretty good, but the trunk area could be cleaned up just a little bit more. But one more fun fact before I do go run and grab the keys. I have no fun fact on this car. Sorry about that. I've got a couple muscle cars to do today, folks, and my notes in my brain are getting a little confused. Sorry. All right, but what I am going to go get the keys, though, so we can open up the trunk. See in the trunk? Oh, yeah, these windows, if you're watching me here, these regulators are in good shape. They're all doing the things they're supposed to be doing. Did you ever see that before, Quincy? That's a ashtray. People that were sitting in the back seat. Believe it or not. I presume you saw that before, but yeah, the seats are beautiful. The leather is super nice. Nothing's dry rotting or cracking. There's no big piles of foam, dried up foam down there on the floor underneath. Quincy's just, you know what, Quince? I'm going to shaking everybody around. I'm going to open up the hood, and then you can film the engine compartment while I go grab the keys because I was dumb and forgot them. Oh, I go all the way down here. I'm really getting my muscle car screwed up today. Look at that. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to fire it up while you're standing there. Folks, the microphone is underneath my chin. Sorry, it's not a little closer to the engine, but you get the idea. It's a little cold. Very low idle RPM. It's cold though. Needs to warm up a little bit. Pretty cool, huh? Sounds great. Rawr, 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 rawr. Our stereo system. All right, I'm going to shut it down. Yes, it sounds great, runs great. In the trunk back here, see these floorboards. Everything back here is, quite frankly, only about a year or two old looking. Now, here's your little tube speakers, folks. This one's got a nice little bungee cord around it. Here's your spare. A couple little spare belts that we had to worry about back in the day and easy to replace because they're back here in the trunk. And then you've got a couple lingering hanging speakers back here, which is cute, but probably not something that needs to be addressed down the road. So, they look a little bit better. Okay. But yes, you can see how rock solid it is, but it doesn't matter what's in the trunk, although funny. But this is beautiful all up and underneath here. It's in just excellent shape. These gaskets are all beautiful shape. And Quincy got to show you around the engine compartment, but I didn't get a chance to look at it after it's been shined up and stuff. Master cylinder looks good. Cables look good. Hoses look good. There are no ports or holes back here for any sort of air conditioning, so don't expect that anytime soon. But yeah, we were told that this is a 400 motor that the original 350 was replaced with. And yes, this car gets out of its way a lot faster than a normal 350 car. With, boy, what was the 350 horse? It was like 250 or 275 or something like that. I don't even remember. But it's in beautiful shape. The engine compartment's in great shape. It's not perfect, but I don't see any rust or anything awful going. The build plate's back there against the wall, so fun things to check on. I don't know if that was photographed or not, but there it is. And hood opens and closes real nice. There you have it. For now, there you have it, folks. This is a beautiful 1968 Firebird. We encourage pre-purchase inspections. We got a couple classic places around here. You just give them a call. They'll be happy to look at it, give you a little rundown. But it's a beautiful, beautiful car. It's in great shape. It's very, very attractive. And I'm not just saying that. The paint is, I would be pointing out all those chips and scrapes and scratches if there were any, and there really aren't. So 702-818-1031. Andrew's up front, Ryan's in the back. You call one of those guys and they'd be happy to help you out. We'll see you next time.